Today we are here at the Mingo Valley Research Station, which is located in Bixby, just south of Tulsa. And joining me today is Dr. Tom Ingram, who is the Horticulture Program Assistant. And Dr. Ingram, thanks for sharing a little bit about all of this. Tell us, you've got a big program that just started a couple of years ago here. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, we call this our seed to supper farm. Basically, it's from seed to actually providing food for food pantries. But we had the idea for this for several years, but one of the main challenges is like, A, where are we going to do it? We'd have to buy land. Where are we going to get water? How are we going to, all these things that we didn't have.
Yeah.
And then eventually Brian, who ended up talking to people in Stillwater about maybe we could have an acre or two out here at the research station, and they said, sure, go for it. So we started.
So they have a few more facilities equipped already for you.
Water, and there's tractor and stuff, and so we've been able to do a lot of things we wouldn't have been able to do if we had that financial hurdle to get over to get started.
Right.
If you will. So we started last year. Our first crop, we learned a lot. We learned a lot about things we didn't necessarily want to learn about. We learned a lot about pigweed and how it's evil and takes over everywhere. But we took what we learned last year and kind of carried it to this year. We've got a lot of crops this year. We started actually in February laying some new water lines. Now we're using the plastic mulch a little more than we used to last year to help fight back the weeds. But we got a lot of stuff growing out here this year.
Okay, and so you're doing both cool season and warm season.
Right.
And you've got some, looks like a whole field of corn you're back there growing as well. So tell us a little bit about this partnership that you've created as far as where is this food then going? Right,
well, we started it with like a kind of a multi-purpose. We wanted to use this to kind of teach master gardeners how to garden or farm on a little bit larger scale than your 10 by 12 garden in your backyard. Because a lot of people are interested in kind of becoming urban gardeners, selling things at the farmers markets, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we use that to teach out here. But then we also have made some connections with food pantries and Jinx and Bixby. But it's just been amazing the reaction we've gotten from people that we deliver the food to, because as you can imagine, a lot of the food pantries, they got, boxed macaroni and cheese, canned tomato, all this stuff that's not fresh. And we show up and we're basically harvesting in the morning and taking it that morning, and it's being delivered, picked up that afternoon.
You can't get any fresher than that,
You could go gnaw it off the vine. I guess that would be fresher, but not much fresher than that.
Well, I love this because not only are the master gardeners getting education, but part of that is also to learn by doing, right? So they're getting their kind of service hours that they've committed to through this program, and then truly giving back to the community in return. It's a complete full circle thing that's happening right here. It's really a neat showcase. So what are some of those lessons that you think you might be learning this year? I assume this is going to continue, right?
Oh yeah, well I hope so. We're thinking about, this will be the first year that we actually come back in and plant a second crop. Last year we just kind of did the first crop. But today, we're harvesting all the potatoes and onions and stuff, and we're going to go back in and plant pumpkins and sweet potatoes for later on. And we're going to keep a better eye on our squash, because the squash bugs got a little ahead of us last year. But this is to learn. And it's one thing for all the master gardeners to talk about these things, but it's another to actually come out and see it and hands-on, and here's what you do, and here's how this happens. And it's just been a lot of fun. And the people that come out here and work, they just love it. It's hard work. It's hot. Everybody goes home tired and sweaty. But we know we're doing good.
And I know as we're filming, there's a lot of conversation that's happening. So a lot of socialization and all of this stuff too. So it's a great community that's out here with the committee that's offered to help with this. So thank you so much for sharing this. I'm going to go check in with Brian and see what's going on in the field.
Sounds great.
Thanks.
You bet.
We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.